If you don't believe in oneness and you don't believe that your mirror soul, your true love, the person who you literally were created to love and they were created to love you. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Car Union. I was inspired to talk about oneness and love and you remaining completely 100% loyal and faithful to what's in your heart and soul. Obviously, you guys know that I love love, I love romance, and I love bringing people together who belong together, who were created to love each other. I do believe in deep soul connections. If it's not a deep soul connection, but you're just attracted to them and you want to get to know them and you want to date, of course, you can manifest that too. So I'm not saying that you can't, in other words, experience, because that's all manifestation is. And the word manifestation isn't like witchcraft, voodoo, spells, all that darkness, that toxic stuff. That's not what manifestation is. The word manifestation literally just means the revealing of something to you. So a realization is when something goes from a thought to form. And if you've experienced something in your life, that means that it has solidified from your inner world into your outer world. So it is a thing, but it also is movable and changeable, and it will conform to you when you change. So it's not that you want to control and manipulate things and people in your reality. You're controlling yourself. Okay. And then everything will conform to you. And how you know what is meant for you and to find the proof and the evidence that it's meant for you is within you. It's what's in your heart and soul, because you wouldn't have that desire so deep, the burning desire for something. We're talking about love. That's what I want to talk about, okay? But we wouldn't have that deep down burning love for our person, for example, unless the end existed where we were happy together. So the middle part here is for you. And even when opposition shows up, that is also for you, because it's consistently showing you and who you are. And so then when things get revealed to you, in other words, they're manifested, whether you like it or not, it's just another opportunity to choose again. It mostly is all about going inward and going into being pure and loving yourself, because you are pure love. Your divine nature is that you are pure love. God is pure love. The I am consciousness isn't egotistical. The I am consciousness is not dark. Um, it's not egotistical. It's not narcissistic. It's not solipsism. It's not a nihilistic approach to looking at life. Like you don't exist and nothing else is real, or you're the only thing that exists and nothing else is real, or that there is no meaning to life. Everything is empty and meaningless, for example. When Neville Goddard said everything is empty and meaningless, he didn't mean it in a nihilistic way of thinking about the world. He meant it as circumstances are empty and meaningless until you assign meaning to it. Is this working for me or is it working against me? This is a good thing. This is a bad thing. That's what he meant. So some of the teachings are distorted. If you don't believe in oneness and you don't believe that your mirror soul, your true love, the person who you literally were created to love and they were created to love you, if you don't believe and can't trust that that is true, and you can't trust that what's in your heart and soul, and I mean from a place of love, not lack and fear, okay? I'm not saying that you can't feel lack or fear, so please hear what I'm saying and don't distort what I'm saying right now. But if you can't get yourself to a place of accepting that I trust what's in my heart and soul, because I know that that was planted in me by my creator, by God, the light, infinite intelligence, the I am consciousness, which I am part of that, but I am also, it's more like the I am my father one, but my father is greater than I. Your creator, God, universe, source, infinite intelligence, the light is handling everything for you. You don't have to do the, figuring out how are we going to be able to, how are we going to be able to make it out of the last fight that we had? How are we supposed to get back in alignment and get back in sync together when we said things that were very painful to each other? The things that were said that were painful, the things that came up in the reality, and this is just as an example because no one's circumstance is special, okay? You're not the exception. The things that came up were the evidence and the revelations, in other words, the solidified matter, the manifestations of your past. They were of your previous version of you, your old self-concept. So that's all that they were. So you can safely forgive yourself for it. It's safe to forgive yourself for it. It's safe to let it go. It's safe to forgive your person. Wipe it clean, wipe the slate clean, start fresh, literally right now, because all that exists is now, and all that is created from now. Our conditioning, the programming, is that we can only trust in our five senses, but life is actually beyond what our five senses can even perceive. Every single thing, every possibility, every potential is existing in the now moment. Matter solidifies itself in your reality. The revealing of something in your reality happens through your awareness and your consistent and dominant awareness of it. This is with your entire reality, which includes you, how you conceptualize yourself, other people, the types of relationships, all of it, money, health, all experiences, in other words, manifestations, in other words, revelations. So instead of being hyper focused on how do I get them to love me? How do I get them to call me? How do I get them to realize how much I deeply love them? Or how do I get them to pay attention to me, to prioritize me? All of those things, aren't you realizing the oneness of pure love, that we're not separate from each other? So you don't have to diminish your person to think. There's a lot of the teachings that are very dark, which, hey, you watch whatever you want to watch. I'm just a messenger, period. That's all. I'm just here to teach from a different perspective and from my truth. Okay. And I'm just guided, and I allow myself to let the information flow through me and give it to you guys. And then you can do whatever you want with it. If you don't want to listen to me, don't. It doesn't matter to me, because I know that it's for someone out there. But if you're resonating with darker teachings, usually what does end up happening is when you truly love somebody, that darker, that teaching is going to start to turn you off, and it's going to make you feel kind of the ick. Like, that doesn't feel good. This doesn't feel good to think that I'm actually all alone and that they don't actually truly love me. This isn't a way that feels good. It's not a good way of feeling life. And the reason why is because it's not the truth. That again is going into more of like solipsism. And then it can even, depending if somebody has maybe a disposition of depression, it can also turn into more of a nihilistic approach to things, which is a very dark way of looking at life. When we talk about the true I am consciousness and oneness and love, and the fact that your inner world does create your reality, your outer world, as within, so without. The truth of that is not dark. It's not twisted. It's not making people in your life. It's not having to shrink people down in your life to think that you have to control them as if they're puppets. It's actually the opposite of that. It's having enough trust in love and in loving yourself, seeing the absolute highest and best of the highest caliber of the potential of your specific person, your true love, your mirror soul. That is anything but darkness. That's pure light. Worrying about, well, what's gonna actually happen to bring us together? You don't need to worry about that. And if you catch yourself worrying about that, you have to remind yourself that's the middle. That's not up to you. And this is where your challenge is facing your ego, because our ego is always going to be designed. It's literally designed for survival. So your ego is always going to challenge when you go into trust and faith and when you feel the sense of love. But the ego is designed to do this, and it's cunning, and it's always going to disguise itself. Please do affirm down below. I know that me and my mirror soul were created to love each other, and I am going to trust in what is already in my heart and soul. And reach out to me if you need me. I love you so much. Over the next couple days, my videos might look a little bit different, obviously, because I don't know what I'm going to do yet with my equipment. I might end up just doing videos from my phone. Who knows? I'm just going to play it by ear. But I love you so much. Have an amazing day. I will talk to you guys soon. I hope this video was of some value. I'll talk to you. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.